fix Baldur's Gate 3, a quick guide to fixing the data mismatch error. Baldur's Gate 3, developed by Larian Studios and released in the early access in 2020, is one of the most prominent games based on the world of the famous Dungeons & Dragons. However, as with many big and complex games, players may face technical problems while playing, and among these problems data mismatch error. This error can be a great inconvenience for players because it leads to unexpectedly disrupting the experience. In this video, we will analyze this error, and we will discuss the reasons for its occurrence, how to fix it, in addition to providing some advice to prevent it in the future. We will also deal with the importance of game updates and appropriate settings to achieve possible gameplay. What is the error of data incompatibility? The error of the data is not matching is a kind of technical errors that occur when the system is unable to match or integrate data locally stored with game data on the server or other files needed to operate the game properly. This error can occur due to several reasons, such as the incomplete game updates, the presence of corrupt files, or even problems in the internet. In the case of Baldur's Gate 3, this error may lead to an error message that the data does not match the local files and the game servers, which leads to the disruption of the game or the player's inability to resume his previous saves. Reasons for the error of data mismanagement: incalling or failed updates. If the new updates of the game are not properly downloaded, this may lead to a conflict between different versions of files. Correct game files. Some files may be damaged as a result of power outages while playing, due to problems in the hard disk, or even because of antiviral programs that may delete or disrupt some files. Internet connection problems. If there are problems with internet connection during the process of verifying updates or while playing online, this may lead to a mismatch between local files and existing on the server. Temporary storage settings. Sometimes, the storage of temporary data, cache, may cause problems between the files. Problems of preservation. If the game is saved during a technical defect or a system of interruption, this may lead to problems with loading previous preservation. Ways to repair error data. Verify updates. The first step to be taken is to make sure that the game is updated to the last available version. You can do this by opening the game menu in Steam or any other platform you use, then choose Properties and choose Updates. Make sure to run the option that allows the updates to download automatically. If you use another platform like Google, you can go to the game menu and click on Check for Updates. Restructuring the game. If the error is continuing after checking the updates, the next solution may be the game reinstallation. Uninstall the game completely, then clean its folder using tools like Cleaner to get rid of any remaining files. Next, install the game again from scratch, ensuring that all files are properly present. Clear cache. Clear cache. The game's cache or platform you use, such as Steam, may contain old or corrupt data. You can clean the cache by entering the platform settings and select the Clear Local Content option. For Steam, you can go to Properties Local Files, Clear Local Content. Check the damaged files. Most platforms provide a tool to check and repair damaged files. In Steam, you can go to Properties Local Files, verify integrity of game files. This process will verify all the files related to the game and will fix any damaged or missing files. Verify internet connection. If you are playing online or if the game requires a permanent internet connection, make sure your internet connection is stable and powerful. You can use tools like speedtest.net to check the connection speed and stability. If you are facing contact problems, try restarting the router or contacting the internet service provider. Use the single-player mode. Sometimes, the main cause of error may be problems with servers. If you have a copy working in a single player, try playing without having to connect to the internet. March management. If you are having problems loading previous saved, try creating a new memorizer and start the game from a different point. If the problem is related to a certain memorizer, you may need to restore previous keepers or return the game from the beginning. You can also copy save files to a safe site as a reserve, which helps you to restore them if necessary. Settings reset. In some cases, Incorrect settings may be the cause of this error. Try to reset the game settings to virtual values AA by entering the settings menu and choosing Reset to Default. The use of third programs. There are special programs that can help repair technical errors such as Cleaner or Game Booster. These programs can help clean temporary files and fix common errors. Prevention of data inconsistency error. Ensure continuous updates. It must always be sure that the game is updated to the last available version. Updates can solve many technical errors that you may face. Use a safe storage system. Keep your operating system and your programs always updated. Make sure that your hard disk works properly and does not have any errors. Avoid interruption while playing. Try to avoid playing during power outages or when there is an unstable internet connection. This can damage files or preservation. Keep backup copies. Always make backup copies of your save files. You can use services such as Google Drive or Dropbox to store them in a safe place. Use of reliable antivirus programs. Ensure that the antivirus program uses is updated and reliable, but also make sure that he is not disabled for the basic files of the game. The importance of game updates. Regular updates of the Baldur's Gate 3 game is not only to improve general performance, but also to fix technical errors such as data monitoring error. The developed company, Larian Studios, launches periodic updates that contain repairs for errors and performance improvements, as well as adding new features. These updates can include reforms for common mistakes, performance improvements to reduce stopping or slow, equipment adjustments inside the game, new content additions. Therefore, it is always important to check for new updates of the game and make sure to download and install them properly. Additional tips: stay in touch with the game community. Join the game's forums or collections on sites such as Reddit or Discord. Players often share solutions and ideas on how to deal with different mistakes. Reading notes on updates. Before each update, be sure to read the patch notes issued by the developed company. These notes may contain important information about the fixed errors or the new features that have been added. Knowing the basic technology, even if you are not an expert in technical matters, knowing the basics such as how to check the damaged files or how to clean the cache can be very useful. Communication with technical support. If the problem persists after trying all possible solutions, do not hesitate to communicate with the game's technical support team. They may need more information about your system to help solve the problem. Conclusion: Baldur's Gate 3 data error can be a major inconvenience to many players, but it is not a non-solvable problem. By following the above steps, you can overcome this error and restore your fun game, whether it's by checking updates, reinstalling the game, or even communicating with technical support. There are always available solutions. Remember that prevention is better than treatment, so always try to keep your system updated, use safe settings, and make backup copies of your important files. This way, you can enjoy a smooth and fun game experience in Baldur's Gate 3.